Put your hands together for Michael Parker!
Keep it going for your host, Kate Carlson Carlson. I actually did meet her husband, and I think it is her cousin. I don't know. That's fine. That's fine. We're in Seattle. Nothing but love here, guys. Yeah. All right. My name is Michael Parker. I'm not from here. I'm originally from LA, but I moved to Florida when I was real young, and I lived there for about 20 years, and then I just moved here recently. And people ask me all the time, why would you ever move here from Florida? I'm like, have you ever lived in Florida in like July or August? Jesus Christ. Like, September or October? November or December, guys. Like, hang in there. This is a 14-month joke. It's fucking hot. It's hot there. I ain't gonna lie. I love it here, man. Before I moved here, I wasn't a comedian. So I moved here because I thought this would be a great place to come and identify as one. You made it! You made it! I like you guys. I've been watching you guys this whole show, man. Where you you sir. Where you got all this Seattle gear on. I thought you were from like Brooklyn or something. I thought you moved here. I was like, this would be a good place to open up a deli. I'll just wear their team colors. They'll come. They'll come. Let's go. Are you from New York? Are you from the East Coast? Nope. Oh, Jesus. Damn, man. I'm the worst. All right. That's fine. But go to his deli anyways, everybody. That's right.
I want to get one free.
That's right. All right. Cut him off, too. What's your name, sir?
Trouble.
Trouble? Oh, that's a shitty name. You should have changed that shit when you got old enough. Like, and then ask your parents some questions like, why did you name me that, man? That's bullshit. No, that's cool. All the cops always fucking with me. That's fine. But I do love Washington. I love it so much. My comedy is a lot like Washington weather. There's a lot of lows. There's a few highs, but for the most part, people wish they were somewhere else. I'm serious, man. No, it's true though. No, don't boo me, girl. We still got 4 minutes. You got plenty of time to do that shit. Just wait. All right. Nah, but like I said, I'm originally from LA, and for New Year's, I took my girlfriend down to LA because it's always beautiful down there, no matter what. It don't rain there. And we took my truck, we took my boat down there, and we went out into the water for New Year's, and it was a little choppy. And as soon as I dropped anchor, she went overboard. And it scared me. No, it scared me for a minute because I was like, damn, I hope I tied enough center blocks to her. Relax, I did. All right, relax. So I'm recently single. What's up, ladies? I got a boat. I'm great with building materials. Now, I've been single for a while. I don't know. I guess you can't be picky and ugly. That shit don't work. Like, for real, this old lady the other day was looking at me and she's like, hey, did you know you look like a Beatle? And I was like, oh. I was like, whoa, which one? Like John or Paul? And she's like, no, the fucking bug, you idiot. Now, hold on, your grandpa wants to talk to you. I was like, oh, man, that's fucked up. Now, but I am a very faithful man, I will tell you that much. Not so much by choice, but because of that TV show Cheaters. Am I right? I can just see it now, being on a date with another woman. And then my girl kicks in the door with a camera crew and is like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, whoa, baby, baby. And then her mom is like, I told you she would catch us. That's right, I'm a motherfucker. I like you guys. It's going to get much worse, don't worry. You guys got a great sense of humor. I played 2 years semi-professional basketball. That is a true story. Don't be fooled by the color or the height. I am that good. Tell you about the best game I was ever in. It was about 8 seconds left. Coach put me in. He called my number. I got the inbound. I shook my defender. Y'all see how fast that shit was right there? I just did 3 moves. Did y'all not see it? But I shook my defender so hard that he fell over. I raised up for 3, swish. And we still lost by 30. But that's fine. It's fine. Could have been a lot worse. We could have lost by 33. Now, when I say I play, I'm being very generous with that term. Like I've accumulated like 8 minutes in 2 years. Like I was like the diversity hire of that fucking league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that shit feels. I also spent 2 years in a Florida State prison. I don't recommend it. I actually gave it 1 star on TripAdvisor. But the reason I went to prison, because I wasn't paying attention, I was looking down on my phone, and this drunken dude at 3 in the morning was walking in the middle of the road. I hit, clipped, and killed him. Yep. And they say you can't put a price on a man's life. And that's not true. Because he was only a $500 deductible. Don't you fuckers tighten up on me right now. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. I told you it was going to get worse. I warned you guys. You guys came out to a comedy show. You asked for it. You asked for it. I do believe in karma. I believe things in life come full circle. That's why I cannot wait for my dad to develop Parkinson's disease. No, I know. Because when I'm driving him around, I want to be able to pull over and whoop his ass in the back seat for not sitting still. Thank you. I told you I liked you. I've been watching you. I said that joke just for you. I promise you. These are just jokes, guys. Relax. I don't own a boat. I recently, for New Year's, I went to a sex club. Yeah, I did. No, I did. And I hooked up with this couple. They were doing the cuckold situation. You guys know what that is? If you don't, it's basically where the woman degrades her man for her bull. So this woman was giving us head, both of us, right? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, see, I didn't know they were doing this, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she goes, "Oh my God, your dick is so much bigger than my man's. Isn't his pathetic?" And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't like bullies. So I'm like, oh, dude, don't listen to her, bro. It's not that bad. So I didn't get invited back, right? But he hits me up on Facebook every once in a while. Hey, you guys been a fucking amazing. Give it up for your host, Dan Carlson.